Hello everyone, good morning, welcome back to the channel. It's been quite some time since we've been on a ride, especially me and him, considering about 2 months.
Yeah, about 2 months.
So today we're heading to a very special place, something more into adventure riding, and it's about a little short of 200 kilometers from Bangalore. We left around 6:30
in the morning. The time right now is 7:15 and we've done about
50 kilometers or
50
something.
kilometers or something.
We just exited Nelamangala toll gate. So after this it's straight all the way to Vani Vilas Sagar Dam. Unfortunately Prabjot will not be joining us today because she came down with a ligament tear. So we will be commandeering the channel. Yo!
So today's rides are one is the X-Pulse, the other one is the Himalayan BS6 right here. This is Sujit's bike, that is my bike. Prabjot and Ashket, you guys are missing this out. When we go to the place, it's basically a windmill farm. Am I supposed to? Yeah, okay. Now, when we go to the place, it is supposed to be a windmill farm next to the dam. So one side is a wildlife sanctuary, the other side is a beautiful reservoir, and in between, on top of the hills, is about 30 kilometers of trails. Not that explored. I checked on YouTube. I think there are just a couple of other videos, but trust me, this is something which we've been waiting to do, and we just decided last night, like, okay, let's just do it. And yeah,
We are here. So we should be reaching there in about 3 hours. We will not be vlogging while riding since we are wearing our dirt helmet, considering this is a complete trail ride. And this might not just be something for adventure riders, but for people who trek as well. We are not sure about that. We will know only once we get to that place.
so yeah, let's head there. Prabjot, Ashket, we miss you, and see you later.
Let's get back.
So right now we are near the windmill farm. We're almost there. We are on the trails right now, as you saw previously. This is where I've been trailing, where we have been trailing. And if you look at the route, right, if you go straight to the Tumkur road, you will have a board that says Vani Vilas Sagar Dam to the left. You'll have to take that left. There's a fuel stop. There are 2 fuel stops on the way. So I would suggest that you fill up fuel in either of the places, because after that, for a long distance, there is no fuel stop. People will be selling fuels in all small local shops, but they will be priced at about 10 to 15 bucks extra per liter. So after that you come straight, and as you saw earlier where one of our friends were waiting, this guy. So where he was waiting, you'll have to take a left, and as soon as you take a left, there's a trail for about a few kilometers. So you go trailing, you keep riding over there. We are yet to reach the top. I will tell you the rest when I reach the top.
So I hope you enjoyed all the footage that you've seen. We stopped at a lodge, the only lodge which is right at the foothills of the trails, and they have rooms here to stay as well as good food, so it's made to order. We just had it's basic food like dal chawal and paratha, but trust me, that was very delicious.
So one thing we would recommend is that this trail is extremely gorgeous, like from the view to the trails, everything, the terrain, everything is just beautiful. It is, however, extremely exhausting, especially because it is sunny. Initially when we started the ride, it was pretty foggy, and as we neared the location, it became quite sunny, so it was hot, and the trails is exhausting. So in case you think you might need some rest, then staying at this lodge is something that would be recommended, and it is not like a local lodge or anything. This is pretty good. I however forgot the name of the lodge. I can't read Kannada, so yeah. And actually there are two trails present over here. One is the one which you just saw on the footage, and the other one is about a 30-kilometer trail one way, right?
Yeah, one way.
So it is a 30-kilometer trail one way, and I think before they used a lot of people, because we did see a couple of videos on YouTube of people going there. So it is like trail after trail. I think there are like 3 to 4 trails present over there, and that is a part of a reserve forest. So we did try going there today, but apparently they do not allow people right now. The forest officials have asked people not to go there. Probably if any of you watching this video does want to go there, you could give it a shot. If you have any luck, you could probably get through and experience that trail, because I heard it's extremely beautiful. One side you have the reserve forest, in between is the trail, and on the other side you have the dam and the river flowing. So if you have any luck, you should visit that place. And since that is 30 kilometers one way, you'll be doing about 60 kilometers of trailing, which is again going to be extremely exhausting. So staying here would be recommended. If not, you just want to just come here, chill and go back, then you can probably take the other route to Vani Vilas Sagar Dam. You can see the dam and you can go back, since that would be a one-day trip and it wouldn't be this exhausting.
Just to keep you advised on the terrain, it's slate rocks, so it's majorly gravels and rocks, so there's not much mud. Expect your bikes to slide around a lot, and for all you adventure enthusiasts who love sliding around on their motorcycles, these trails are very, very, very good. On a scale of 1 to 5, I would rate this trail to be a 2.5.
2.5 to 3, somewhere between that.
On difficulty level, basically. Fun, risky. Make sure not to use your front brakes, because that's when you will kind of slide off because of the slaty rocks here.
So this is basically an adventure heaven, and why we mainly would recommend staying over here is because after that exhausting trail, it is another 193 kilometers and about 4.5 to 5 hours back to Bangalore. So it is a pretty hard stretch, and that would be something suggestive. And
I think we made that mistake of not staying here. We are right now, it is about 3:45 in the afternoon, and we are going to start back to Bangalore, enjoy our journey back. We will again not record much because these helmets do not have a motovlogging setup, it's just these cameras. So wherever we take breaks, we'll keep updating you, keeping in touch with you. So yeah, I mean, join us back to Bangalore. We're dreading the traffic near Nelamangala. By the time we reach, hopefully, unfortunately it's gonna be dark, but hopefully by 7:30,
8 o'clock we should be back in Bangalore.
Back to Indranagar, basically.
So, come, let's go back home.
Oh, we found the name. It is Sri Marikamba Hotel and Lodge. Bye. What's up, people?
Been about an hour since we left. There is a lot of traffic. There's quite some road rage as well, and we stopped for some Red Bull. This is not a marketing strategy.
So we've ridden for 1 hour, and we've covered about 50 kilometers. We still have 100 and how much?
We have 130 kilometers left, and it still shows about 3 hours.
Yeah.
It's going to be a very tiring ride, considering one, the sun is setting, so we will lose our vision to a certain extent, and two, as I mentioned earlier, there is quite some heavy traffic, so it is going to be a little hectic to reach back, but we will
reach back. Pray for us. Cheers. What's up? We are back.
and full of cramps. Everywhere cramps.
It's right now 5:55 p.m. and we are just at the Tumkur toll gate. We have about 76 kilometers to home, 63 kilometers to touch Nelmangla.
That's about another 2 hours of riding. Traffic is increasing by the kilometer.
Yeah. So roundabout, as per Google Maps, it shows 2 hours 7 minutes to home. But we are expecting heavy traffic at Nelmangla.
So 3 hours.
About 3 hours. Let's see what happens. But you gotta do what you gotta do. Alright, bye bye. I'll see you all once we enter the city. Bye bye. Hey guys, welcome back. And obviously, this is not the same day that we are recording this. It's the very next day because last night we reached home by 9:30, and from Tumkur gate to home, which was only about 76 kilometers, took us 4 hours.
But traffic was just so miserable. As you saw in the video, the traffic was really bad, and it became very hectic by the time we reached home. We were dead exhausted. We didn't have energy to sit and record a video or anything, so we just called it a day. We got some good sleep. We slept like a baby, and today onwards we had to continue on with work and all. So
Yeah.
life is pretty much back to normal. We have a very special message from a special guest.
Bye.
No, I didn't say like, share, subscribe.